Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup for 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly complete. Out across the 20. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got a man. It's Boone. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Cyclones, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way, and when you watch the product on the field every year, it's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and people in Iowa, they just love football, and this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many, regardless of which side of the fence you're on. In this game,
back to pass, it's Kamara. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touch. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Finds a man on the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Snagged out of the air. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cyclones! They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The run to the left. He has the first and still on his feet. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Kamara. With the catch, it's Gabe. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Cyclones are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Backs going for the goal line. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 5 on that last one, now second and inches. Trying to slam in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback or...
Big tight end makes the grab. First down still on. This offense has it with really good field position. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks it. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll fit. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
414 satellite. 414 satellite.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Touchdown, Iowa State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Now they have and here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Cyclones come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Rides the back and leaves it across the 25. Touchdown, Cyclones! The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
They'll put a stop to that return at about 37-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He wants to change this route. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Find some fresh air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the right. Drop the football. Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Across the 45. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cyclones will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great and quarterback, receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Slips away. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And they're going to put another one. They go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. You know what's great